welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for stopping by. I wanted to do a question and answer video for you guys because I get asked a lot of the same questions in the comment section. So I thought it would be cool or a good idea to just get the questions together and answer some of the most commonly asked questions. So thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. So I'm going to jump right into it. Please, if you guys are not following me on Instagram, please follow me at _Joy Expressions. I usually get to my DMs much quicker than I get to these comments that you guys post here. There's so many comments and I try to keep up, but I can't keep up with all the comments. So I appreciate all of you for showing me all the love. There are some of you who said you've actually tried to make a balloon, a stuffed balloon without a machine, and that just brings so much joy to my heart. No pun intended, but just a little bit. It really does bring a lot of joy to my heart that you guys are actually using the techniques that I showed you on how to stuff a balloon without a machine. So that's exciting. That motivates me. So keep telling me what you guys have learned or what you guys are doing. If you have any tips and tricks, let me know. And again, feel free to DM me on my Instagram. Show me your pictures and what have you. I have one lovely sister who, from Jamaica actually, who she always sends me the work that she does, and it is so rewarding to see. So you go, girl. Sam, you go, girl. You make me proud, girl. You make me proud. So I'm gonna just go ahead and get into these questions real quick. Try to not make this video too long. Yeah, so you guys asked some of the same questions. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so one question that I get asked often is, what size are you stuffing balloons? So when I just started, I was using the bigger balloons, 24-inch balloons, and I believe I also used 36-inch, but I think 24 was the large, was not the largest, but was like one of the main sizes that I was using in the beginning, because you know they're wider and you can get a bigger teddy bear in there. More balloons can go in there, but more balloons, who wants to do all of that? I mean, you just get those few balloons in there and keep it moving. But the standard size is 18-inch stuffing balloons. They should be stuffing balloons because you can get 17-inch balloons or 18-inch balloons, but the mouth of the balloons are not as wide for stuffing purposes because they're not made for stuffing. And I honestly don't know if the stuffing balloons are thicker than the regular balloons. They don't feel like it, but they might be. So I don't want to give you misinformation. However, 18-inch by Qualitex is the brand that I usually use to stuff my balloons. There are other brands that I have not experienced, but 18-inch by Qualitex is the stuffing balloon that I use. Okay, let's see. I need a machine. So if you need a machine, stuffing machine seems to be a little scarce right now. However, you can still try keepsakestuffers.com, HSEBoston.com also may have balloons. Don't quote me on that. I'm going to put her link in my bio regardless, as well as the Keepsake Stuffer link so that you guys can check it out to see if they have balloons available. Let's see. And I also think you can get them off Amazon. They might be sold out. Bargain Balloons had a section with stuffing balloons, but they have been sold out or not in stock for as long as I can imagine. As long as I've been doing this, I haven't seen them in stock. So, but it doesn't hurt to check. Let's see. Hello, I just started my balloon stuffing business. I have a question as to why everything I get in the car to transport the balloon pops. Is it the balloons I'm using the Qualitex balloon? Is that the best balloons to use? So there could be various reasons why your balloon is popping. The items that you're putting in, how you're positioning the items, if the items have sharp edges. So let's say you're doing a balloon with chip bags, candy, cookies, or what have you. You know, the sharp edges on those packages, you gotta kind of tape those over so that you know, the sharp edges are not sticking out. That's what I do. I look for sharp edges and make sure that it's not touching the balloons. I also position my balloons a certain way so that it creates kind of like a cushion, so that the items inside of the balloons are not touching the actual balloon, you know, so it's just kind of sitting in the middle of the balloon, and not actually touching the outside stuffing balloon. Shred is a necessity for me, and the paper plate as well. I always, if I am putting a variety of items besides a plush animal inside of my balloon, I always use a paper plate, wrap it with tissue paper, and put shred on top of it. For Easter this year, I actually will be doing Easter balloons this year, so I'll make a video showing how to put the shred and how I put the shred, because I don't really like to see the paper plate showing or the tissue showing at the bottom, so I like the shred to be at the bottom. But it's all about how you want it to look and what looks aesthetically pleasing to your eye. But glitter can pop your balloons. I don't know if you position the balloons a certain way in your car, how you, after you finish making the balloons, do you put it in a bag? Is it in a box? How are you transporting it? So again, feel free to DM me on my Instagram, and I will be more than happy to answer any questions that I can. _Joy Expressions is my Instagram. Don't be afraid. I don't mind answering questions. I don't bite. How much do you sell yours for in your area? So it varies. My balloons start at $35 and they increase thereafter. So it depends on what items you're putting on the inside. Am I providing items, which I don't really like to provide, like goodies, unless it's a plush animal, because it takes a lot of time for me, you know. So they start at $35 and they increase thereafter depending on what's going inside, and the design of the balloons and how much material I'm using for the balloons. Let's see. Am I on Instagram? Yes, I am. _Joy Expressions. Follow me. I follow back. Oh, can you tell me where you get the rabbit heads? bargainballoon.com. That's where I got all my rabbit heads, the 35-inch and the 16-inch balloon heads I got from Bargain Balloons. They stocked up. They were prepared for us this year. If you guys remember last year, the drama. You guys remember that? If you know, you know, but Bargain Balloons was prepared for us this year. I know there were other suppliers that were probably prepared as well, but Bargain Balloons, they still got balloons, and this is 2 weeks before Easter. So if you're seeing this video, go to Bargain Balloons right now. You still got time. People don't order until the week of anyways, so you still got time, I promise. All right. So where do you get the balloons? If I mentioned, I get my 18-inch stuffing balloons from Bargain Balloons as well. Rainbow Balloons is another one, and LA Balloons is another store that you can check out to get your 18-inch stuffing balloons. Let's see. Hello, just a quick question. When I pull the balloon from the rim, it deflates. Do you know what I'm doing wrong? Is this a girl? I think this is a girl. Girl, let me tell you. This has been something that has been bothering me because I spent a lot of money on, or we spent a lot of money on these machines, and I expect my balloon to stay inflated, right? But it's losing air as you go along. So what I've been trying to do, especially with the stuffed balloons, the ones that are just being stuffed with a plush animal and a balloons, I try to make it as quickly as possible so that it doesn't deflate. By the time I'm done with just the stuffed balloons and the small balloons, just a plush animal and the small balloons, it doesn't give it enough time to deflate completely as to where it completely deflates when you take it off the rim. I hope that makes sense. So if I am doing a balloon that has more items inside, like someone gives me gifts that they want to put inside, I put the machine back on the inflator and re-inflate before I'm done, before I take the balloon off of the rim, so that I know it's not going to deflate once I take it off. So that is something that you can do. You can put the machine, put your balloon dome back on to the inflator and re-inflate it slowly. That's what I do. I haven't had it pop while I was doing that. Not to say that it won't. Remember, balloons are finicky, and you cannot promise that a balloon won't pop. That's what they do. It's in their nature, you know? All right, let's keep it going. When you said this paves the way, well, how does it pave the way? How well does it pave the way? I am not too sure how much I made by hand stuffing, but what I can say is that it helped me build revenue in order to purchase my stuffing machine. It prior to me getting the stuffing machine, all I had was the plush animals, 5-inch balloons, and the 18-inch balloons, a hand pump, and an electric pump. And you know, a lot of people were making money off of these stuffed balloons, and it was just a nice way to make a little extra income. And now that I have the machine, it's more lucrative, you know. I'm able to provide more unique gifts. Sorry about that. Yeah, so it does help pave the way. It can put a little extra cash in your pocket, and I guess it depends on how much your hands can handle, how much patience you have, but there's great potential. And as I mentioned earlier, I've had a couple of people say they've used these techniques to actually build balloons for friends or family. I'd be interested to know, like, if that is, like, how that's going. So if you're one of the people who have used my techniques to make a gift for a friend or family, how's it going? Are you still doing it, or have you gotten a machine? Did you give up because it was just too much? Yeah, I'd be interested to know. You can either put it in my comments, or you can DM me on Instagram. Like, I wanna see what you guys got going. Let's see. So I just got my keepsake stuffer and ordered Qualitex balloon from the site. I bought the dang stuffer and my first 4 popped. Tips on how to use that plastic sleeve. I don't know how to not make my balloons pop, is what she's basically saying. Listen, you cannot guarantee that your balloon won't pop, unfortunately. There's been times that I've gone through almost a whole bag of 18-inch balloons. Can you believe that? Like, almost a whole bag. So disappointing. So, you know, heartbreaking. But I just keep going. Now, with this plastic sleeve that comes with the keepsake stuffer, if your balloon is not flat against the rim, that can be a problem. You got to make sure that your balloon is inflated properly, that everything is just flat against the rim of the dome. Because if you notice, if it's not flat against the rim, it kind of leaves like a little bubble or a little space. So when you put the white sleeve inside, it pushes onto the balloon, and it could, you know, it could put stress on it, or it could put a hole in it, you know. So you have to make sure that your balloons are being inflated properly. I've actually gotten better. I don't know if you've seen in my other videos, it was suggested that, you know, the way that you roll the tip of the balloon down helps with keeping the balloons placed properly in your keepsake or your balloon machine. And sometimes I roll it down, sometimes I don't roll it down, but rolling down the tip of the balloon, the mouth of the balloon, has helped with keeping the balloons from inflating weirdly. Is that a word? Weirdly? Did I make that up? I probably made that word up, but you know what I'm trying to say. All right. What's the machine you're using? Is it costly? The machine that I have is the keepsake stuffer. There are various types of machines. My machine, I believe, was about $700. Yeah. So you see why I don't appreciate my balloon not staying inflated? Yeah. 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 So I did reach out to keepsake stuffer, and they gave me some troubleshooting tips. Unfortunately, it didn't help. So I just work with what I got, and I try to make it work. Do you use any kind of latex balloon, or is it specifically called stuffing balloons? Yes, it is 18-inch stuffing balloons. I believe the package also says diamond clear, but if you type in 18-inch stuffing balloons at Bargain Balloons or LA Balloons, you should be able, rainbow balloons as well, you should be able to find the balloon you're looking for. You can use other balloons that are not 18-inch stuffing balloons, as I mentioned earlier in the video, as I have done in the beginning. You can do it. So I guess just finding a balloon that where you can stretch the mouth of it. But I would start with the 18-inch stuffing balloons, or you can find 24-inch stuffing balloons. Not stuffing balloons, the 24-inch balloons. I actually, Party City, their clear balloons is something that I used in the beginning as well. So check out Party City's 24-inch balloons as well. Let's see. My question is, how many days prior to be given would you make the balloon before the balloon starts to deflate? So they're asking how many days prior to the person who's receiving the balloon. How many days prior can I make the balloon? You can make balloons up to a week early. I've seen people start balloons ahead of time. So what they do is they shine the balloon down with balloon shine. Now, there's balloon shine and there's high shine. I don't know, balloon stuffers or fellow balloon stuffers, do you prefer balloon shine or high shine? I prefer balloon shine for my stuffed balloons. I prefer high shine for my garlands. Balloon shine does not give me that residue. High shine did. It was very weird. And I don't know. Maybe I used it wrong. I don't think so, because with high shine, you just have to spray it and set it and forget it. With balloon shine, you kind of have to wipe it in. I prefer balloon shine for my stuffed balloons, like I was saying. So you can prepare your balloons a week in advance if you want. I personally prefer 48 hours max. That's just me, because I like to give it, nice and fresh and vibrant, and but again, if you spray it with balloon shine and you bag it right away, your balloons will last. I've had people comment or say, like, what did I do to these balloons to make them last for a year? My sister had her balloon up from Valentine's Day to the end of the year in her room on display. She actually still has her, that was last year. This year, she still has her Valentine's Day balloon up. So they can last. But you just got to treat them. Treat them with the high shine, the balloon shine. Team balloon shine for the stuffed balloons. That's what I say. And let's see. Okay, have you used the balloons that can be cut, stuffed, and resealed? If so, tell me the trick. I can't get these balloons resealed without melting it. I think this is a woman. Listen, girl, I am not messing with those Bobo balloons. I think you're talking about the Bobo balloons. I'm not messing with them. I can't be bothered. I just say, like, I have patience to stuff a teddy bear inside of a balloon. I don't have the patience to seal and reseal the Bobo balloons. So unfortunately, I'm not your girl for this one. I don't like them. I don't like doing this, too much for me. However, there are some Facebook groups where a lot of people do these, and they're very successful at it. There are 2 Facebook groups that I used to be active in last year. This year, I've kind of stayed away from the stuffed balloons except for the holidays. I've been doing a lot of garlands and balloon art, balloon decor. That's been the most asked for things, and it's been such a blessing to actually partake in all these amazing events. I need a do-over for my Sweet 16. I need a do-over for my 21st. I just need a do-over for all my parties, because these parties that people are having, I was like, what were we doing back then? Like, anyways. So, yeah. I've been doing more garlands and such, and the Bobo balloons. The most that I do with Bobo balloons is put in a rose on the inside, and I don't use real flowers. But no, I don't do the sealing and resealing of both of those Bobo balloons, because like you said, I'm afraid it's gonna melt. I don't know. And so one thing that I could ask you is, what are you using to seal the balloon? How hot is the apparatus that you're using to seal the balloons? Yeah, I don't know if it's a heat sealer. I know some people use a flat iron on the lowest setting. That is an option as well. But I'm sorry, I can't help you with the sealing and the resealing. But those are all the questions that I've seen multiple times, people ask multiple times. If you guys have any questions at all, please drop a comment. Let me know the questions. Again, on my Instagram, DM me _joy expressions. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions. I want to see your pictures. I want to see what you guys are doing. If you're in the balloon world, follow me. I will follow back. Even if you're not in the balloon world, I will follow back. Yeah, so this is the end of our question and answer session. Stay tuned for more videos. I appreciate you guys being here and taking your time to watch this video. I hope you come back, and I will see you guys soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, happy ballooning. It's the joy of the expression for me. Bye guys, have a good one. Take care.